The random variable x follows a normal distribution with a mean of 5 and a standard deviation of 0.4, and the random variable y follows a normal distribution with a mean of 8 and a standard deviation of 0.1. X and y are independent random variables. A random sample of A independent observations is taken from the distribution of x, and one observation is taken from the distribution of y. The random variable w equals x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to xa plus by, and has the distribution normal, mean of 169, and standard deviation of 2. We want to find the value of A and the value of B. What we have here is the expectation of W is equal to A times the expectation of X plus the expectation of BY. Now in this situation, the B can just come out here. So we have A times the expectation of X plus B times the expectation of Y. So 169 is the expectation of W, and that is equal to A times the expectation of X, so that's going to be 5A, and B times the expectation of Y, so that's going to be 8B, and that gives us one of a pair of simultaneous equations. Now for the variance of W is going to be A times the variance of X, but it will be B squared times the variance of Y. So that gives us 0.4 squared is 0.16, so 0.16A plus 0.1 squared, 0.01, times B squared, and that's going to be equal to the variance for this one, which is 2 squared, which is 4. And so that's a second of a pair of simultaneous equations. Now, 5 divided by 0.16 is 31.25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply equation 2 here by 31.25. And if I do that, I get 5A plus 0.3125 B squared is equal to 125. Let's call that equation 3. And then if we do equation 3, take away equation 1, the A's will disappear. And we'll get 0.3125 B squared, take away 8B, is equal to negative 44, which gives me the quadratic equation 0.3125 B squared minus 8B plus 44 is equal to 0. Now you can solve this using the formula or perhaps using a feature on your calculator, and you'll get that B is equal to 8 or B is equal to 17.6. Substituting these values back, probably into equation 1, gives us that A is equal to 21 for this one, and A is equal to 5.64 for this one. So we should reject this because A is the number of x's we had here, so it needs to be an integer. So this one is rejected. A needs to be an integer. And so our solution is A is 21, B is equal to 8.